my first group to choose books. So remember when we explored the library the other day, we said most of the books on this side are non-fiction books that give us facts and information. And on the other side are going to be our fiction books, our made-up stories. So each basket is labeled, so you should have an idea. If you need some help with something, just tell me. If you know an author you really like or a book you really like, I can try to help you find it. Remember, you have to have at least how many books? At least 5, but you can't have more than 10. Okay? So, let's be thinking about what kind of books you want to do. I saw most of you wanted to go over to the fictional side. Okay? So remember, 2 hands. Remember our library SOP is 2 hands because the books, the baskets can get kind of heavy. Alright. Finally, get your books. Antonio, so look right here. Who had the basket first? So, what do we need to do? Probably wait our turn or ask Congo to look at that basket with you, right? We're going to go running over it in the face, okay? So we're not taking the whole basket. We're looking in the basket to see if we want books, and you're going to put them in your basket. So, that's a book you're interested in? Alright, let's check it out and see what kind of book it is for you. Let's turn to a page. We can turn to this page. Alright, you can start reading. Put up a fist with me. Okay, and start reading. We'll see what kind of book it is.
You was in library now. His home was in the middle hole in the wall. The children.
You need to put a finger up. Okay, put one finger up. Keep reading. Reference.
About the next books he would write. Okay, so that was 3 fingers. So what kind of book is this? Just Right books. That looks like a great book for you. Okay, do you want to look at any more books in this basket? Okay, so you can keep looking through the basket and do the same thing and decide what kind of books you might want to read. Alright. Remember we said how many I Spy books? So, we're not reading the books, we're choosing them. So, what kind of book is that? The book that is going to interest you? The hard book, you do the 5-finger rule. You got 5? Okay, so if you don't want it, put it back in the basket. Andre, what about you? So is that a book that's going to interest you? Okay, so find a page. Doesn't matter, any page. Okay, make your fist. Okay, so we didn't even put up a finger, did we? So
An easy book. So, you're welcome to have that in your basket. You can have all types of books. You just want to make sure most of the books are the Just Right books. Okay? So you don't want too many easy books because you want to try to challenge yourself a little bit to become a better reader. Okay? Alright, so keep that as one of your books. You got 4 more. Class, 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 class. If they are Just Right books when you're interested in reading them. My friends that are reading independently on their seats, Miss Williman is working to help with those people choose their books. And the quicker I can help them, the quicker the more of you get to come choose your own books. So I need to make sure that those of you that are sitting at your seats and reading independently are following our SOPs. You are at a level 0. You are staying in your spot, and you are reading the whole time. So I shouldn't see anyone out of their seats except for the people back at the library. If you've already read the books in the basket, it's always a good idea to reread a book. Alright, and how much books do you have? Ooh, so I see you like fairy tales and fantasy books. Alright, let's try this book. Can you show me how we know if it's a Just Right book or not? Is that a 5-finger rule? Andrew's going to tell you this right. Can you go around since we're standing right here? Just pick any old page. Okay, you want to start on this page? Alright, so put up your fist. Alright, go ahead and read. Any fingers, you know all those words. So what kind of book is it? 0 fingers. Remember we put up on our chart, we said it wasn't what kind of book? An easy book. So that's great that that's an easy book. So you can have that in your basket, but let's try to see if we can pick books that maybe are a little bit more challenging. So this is Just Right book. Okay? You're off to a good start though. Now I know what kind of books you like to read. Right. Where does book go? I told you to put this down. You're not using it. Remember we talked about that. Antonio. Okay, I see we've been picking books a lot and you have no books. So what kind of books do you want to read? What kind of things are you interested in reading about? So you want to read some informational books about water animals? Okay, so that would be, Andre, can we sneak in here real quick for Marine Life? So 2 hands, pick the basket out. We're just picking the books. We're not reading them, we're picking them to take back to our seat to read. Alright, so what kind of water animals might you like? Dolphins, sharks.
I don't see a shark book.
Okay, well, there's a shark book.
Almost looks like a shark tail.
Okay, so let's check it out with the 5-finger rule and see if it's a... See how this one has labeled on the back? So whenever we get our letter, that's the SOP level. So X is going to be a pretty challenging book. When the higher the letters in the alphabet, it's going to be a pretty challenging book. But let's check it out. Do the 5-finger rule for Miss Morgan. Reading out loud? Can you read out loud so Miss Williman can hear?
Rachel, she said, if you put his mind, she will tell how
only one finger per word. So Rachel is one word. And Crossdale would be another word. I think that's it. Breathe. Sigh. So 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is a long page, so that's fine. So you already have 4 fingers up, so this is gonna be what kind of book?
What was it again?
4 to 5 fingers is a challenging book. So it's okay to keep a challenging book in your basket, because we can challenge ourselves to be better reader. But if it's a challenging book, you really want to ask yourself, am I going to be interested in reading this book, even if it's a little bit difficult, or am I going to get really bored and frustrated? So what do you think? Do you want to try to keep reading it, or do you think you're just going to get bored and frustrated? You want to, so if it's a challenging book, you want to ask yourself, am I going to really want to try to challenge myself by reading this?
I don't like bloody on my books.
Okay, so you don't like anything that's kind of scary or anything? Alright, let's be finishing. Jeremiah, where's your pile of books?
Shark or fish?
Alright,
But I saw the
okay.
shark in the ocean before.
Okay, so Antonio, we need some books for you, bud. What kind of books do you want to read? Yes, you may have a packet of brochures. 2 hands, take the basket out, please. Alright, remember 5 books, at least 5 books. So if we get 5 books, why don't we go back to our seat, and then I can have some more people come out here. So you like sports books? Jeremiah. 4? Alright, let's check out one more.